Recording in progress.
Okay, let's see. Rob got on here. And he did. Hello, Rob. Thanks for texting Ryan. Sorry about the Zoom link. I think we're all set now.
Okay, I'd like to call this meeting to order. It's 2:01 p.m. This is a meeting of the Scio Township Election Commission. I am Clerk Flintoft, Treasurer Yapel,
Present.
Supervisor Carey, absent. Also present is our Deputy Treasurer Joelle Foster and Deputy Clerk Barb Kaleja. Proposed agenda is before you. Is there a motion to approve as proposed?
I would move the agenda as proposed.
Support? All in favor, say aye. Aye. The ayes have it. Agenda adopted as proposed. Next up is public comment. There's no members of the public here present, but we do have one via Zoom.
You're up, Rob.
And of course, I have a public comment. Hello,
Great.
everyone. Rob Pattinson, Scio Township resident. Jess, you have been the biggest advocate for following the OMA for the last, well, for your entire career. You've got us the AV system, you've got larger community participation through Zoom and now the live feed. I looked at the website last night at midnight as the last night's meeting was ending, or after it ended. And today's election commission meeting was not on the website. So that means, I hate to say this, it violates the 18-hour notification law for the OMA for giving 18 hours notice for a meeting. I just happened to click on the website to see what the meetings were for next week and saw that this was happening today at 2, and that was just an hour ago. So please explain what happened that you had to do this in such an emergency way, and then also let us know what happened between last week and this week that you have to repeal what you established last week.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you.
There are no other comments. I'll take a moment. I believe that our meeting and the meeting date and time were posted on the website, but it is true that the agenda was not posted until this morning. But my understanding of the OMA regarding special meetings is provided that the meeting body, the date and the time are posted within 18 hours, that is in compliance with the OMA. In terms of the agenda not being posted by yesterday, it was just, me running. We got it done about by the end of the day, and with the 5:30 and the 7 p.m. meeting, didn't have a chance to post the agenda. But in terms of compliance with Open Meeting Act, it is the meeting body and the date and the time that need to be posted, is my understanding. Regarding the purpose of today's meeting, we're going to go into it, but we made an error in the consolidation and we'll get into that, but we need to correct that action. And the reason why we're doing it in such short order is to meet some of the election deadlines we have. We have the ballots that we've proofed from the county already today. The County Election Commission meets tomorrow in order to take care of some business, including setting early voting. And then on Friday, Barb has drafted a postcard that we're going to be sending out to all of our voters. We'll to the printer on Friday, and then it'll get out to voters next week regarding the details. So that was part of the time pressure of correcting our error of last week. So next up is approval of the minutes. We have before us the draft minutes. Thanks, Barb, from last week of August 20th. Are there any corrections? If there are no corrections, is there a motion to approve the minutes as presented?
I'd move the minutes as presented.
Support? All in favor, say aye. Aye. The ayes have it. Minutes are adopted as presented. Okay, next up is a resolution rescinding the consolidation of precincts 1 and 3 for the November 4th, 2025 special election. We just, at our last meeting on August 20th, passed a resolution to consolidate precincts 1 and 3 in order to save costs. This is something that is permitted and pretty typical that we do with special elections. However, I made a mistake in failing to account for the fact that the consolidations of precincts 1 and 3 would take that consolidated precinct to over 5,000 active voters. And though the permitted size of each precinct changed in 2022 from 2,999 active voters to 4,999 active voters, the consolidated limit did not change. So that was my error. 1 and 3 would take us over that 5,000, and so we are not permitted to do the consolidation. And so Barb and I are asking the Election Commission to rescind that consolidation of polling places for the special election. Are there any questions?
I'd move the resolution as presented.
Okay, I will support. I'll do a roll call vote. Yeaple,
Yes.
Flintoff, yes. And the resolution is adopted. So we will proceed with our 5 regular precincts for the special election on November 4th. The second proposed action is to form 5 absentee ballot counting boards. At our last meeting on August 20th, in light of the consolidation we thought we were permitted to do, we had proposed 4 AV counting boards. The resolution presented before you would repeal that and replace it with 5 absent voter counting boards. We would have 1 for each precincts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we would again provide this space, meeting hall, for the AV counting boards to conduct their work. Are there questions or comments?
Oh, thank you very much for presenting the resolution. I'd move it as presented.
Okay, support. So it's moved by Yeaple, support by Flintoff. Roll call vote. Yeaple,
Yes.
Flintoff, yes. Carrie absent. Resolution declared adopted. I want to ask the Election Commission if there's, and our deputies present, of course, are there any other kind of questions or next steps about the election prep? Okay. Anything I've missed, Barb?
Nope, we'll have our public accuracy test on October 7th at 10:00 a.m.
And that's also when we'll be appointing our receiving board and election inspectors for the election. Okay, with that, I'd like to move back to public comment. There's nobody present online. Rob, do you have any comments?
One last one. Jess, I happened to leave open my web page from Scio last night, and the Election Commission meeting was not on the Scio website for the 27th. It went from the 26th for last night's meeting to the 3rd. So it wasn't on the website, and obviously not being on the website, Zoom link. Thank you, Ryan, for sending the Zoom link.
Mhm.
But just clarification that I don't believe it met the 18-hour rule for the OMA for the meeting. I know that's a trivial point, but as much of an advocate as you have always been, Jess, I think that needs to be
It's,
clear.
yeah, thank you. I thought it was up there, but I see that with the Zoom link being missing, we may have had some sort of issue with the posting. So typically when we enter the meetings in like that, they do appear. But yeah, I hear you, and
Yep, just a glitch.
yeah, we'll continue to try. The election commission is, meets we don't have a regular meeting schedule other than at the call of the clerk. Because we have to adapt to election schedules like this, but we will continue, to do our very best, to make sure everything is properly noticed, Rob.
And your very best is very, very good, Jess. So thank you for all you do for our elections. Well done.
Okay, thank you for tuning in, Rob.
Thank you. Motion to adjourn.
Support, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned at 2:12 PM. Thanks, everybody.